Good morning, students. We will study today in SST lesson 8. What is the lesson name? Being safe. How we can live a safety life in different places. So, first of all, we will study in this lesson about safety at home. How we can live a safe life at home. Then, second, safety at the school. Third one, safety on the road. Fourth one, traffic signal symbols. Fifth one, first aid. Sixth one, emergency numbers. Then seventh, good touch and bad touch. So what should you do when you see the following a traffic signal like red light? Then what you have to do? You have to stop the vehicle or bike. Then second one, green light. Then we have to keep on moving. We have to start moving. So what are the rules for living safe life in different places? We will study about that in detail in this lesson. Many times why people are getting accident? Because they are not careful, because of their carelessness. So how we can follow, what type of rules we have to follow to live a safety life, we can read in this lesson. So just you listen and read in the book and you will understand what are the safety rules we have to follow to live a safe life. Like safety at home. Do not spend so much time in watching TV or playing games or using mobile or anything like this. Okay, this may damage your eyes and your mind may be feeling your mind will be not fresh, your thoughts will not be fresh all time to study. The next one, we should not eat any medicine by your own. Medicines, if you are eating without doctor permission or without parents permission, you may get sick, you may get more problems. And next thing is there for living safety at home is do not touch the electric plugs, you may get electric shock. The next rule is there, do not go close to heater, table fan or any electric switch, you may get injured by electric shock. Then always use internet under the guidance of elders. Okay, and don't share any information to any unknown person by yourself unless you tell to your family people, and unless you get their permission, don't share any information to any unknown person. Then next rule is there, do not use sharp objects like knife or scissors, okay, by yourself unless you ask to your parents. Your parents may help you, they may teach you how to use that, or you may not need to use now sharp objects. Okay, next, do not hide yourself in the cupboards. Playing time, sometime you may try to hide and seek game time. So don't do like that, and never cover your face with polythene bags or like this anything. You may get suffocated. Then never touch any electric switchboard, as I told you now. And wear dry slippers. Wear dry slippers or sandals before using an electric device. And it is better if you don't touch any electric switch. Do not use any, next rule is there, do not use any toilet cleaning products in the absence of elders. Without you ask elders permission in your family, by your parents or by your elder brothers sisters, don't try to use any cleaning products because they are very harmful. Okay, safety at the school. Do not try to run on the stairs, you may fall down. Do not run in the classroom. Never jump here and there on the desk or on chairs. You may fall down and get hurt. The next rule is there at the school to live safe life at the school. Do not throw water, do not waste water, or do not throw anything on the floor. You must throw the useless things in the dustbin only. Okay. About swimming rule, swim only in the presence of trainer or some elder people. If they are going, then only you try to swim in the river or in swimming pool. Okay, next rule is there. Do not push anyone while playing because they may get injured. Safety on the road. If we are going on the road, how we can live a safe life? Always walk on the footpath. Okay, on the left side of the road, footpath is there where people are only walking. There, vans are not allowed to go. Walk at the extreme left hand side of the road. If there is no footpath, do not play or run on the road. You may get hurt. Next rule is there. Always follow traffic signals. Otherwise, an accident may occur. And next rule is there. Be in line, be in queue when you are getting in bus or you are coming out of the bus or in train. If you are very fastly going or coming out in the bus to travel in the bus or in train, you may get hurt. And wear seat belt when seated in the moving car. It keeps you safe. Then next rule is there. Cross the road only at the zebra crossing. Okay, or foot over bridges. It keeps you safe. The next rule is there. Do not put your head or hands out of a moving vehicle. If you are going by bus, okay, or some small van, you should not try to put your head or hand outside of the window. By something your head or hand may get hurt. Then traffic signals are there. What are the three lights? Red, green and yellow. So try to follow those when you try to follow the rules. Okay, like in red light, suppose red light is burning, your van should stop. Then if you are walking, then for walking there is no rules for that. But only for walking time you have to see that any vehicle is not coming from another direction. Just you have to take care of yourself. So for only when there is these rules are there, traffic signals, especially red light is there for stop, then yellow is there for being slow, okay, green is there for moving fast. And next rule is there, first aid. No, next thing is there, first aid. Suppose you are getting hurt by little cut or something, before going to the hospital, okay, little cut or little burn in your finger or somewhere, then what you have to do, you can use something what you have in your home, okay, and that is called like cotton is there that you can use to stop the blood in your finger, or antiseptic cream is there that you can use. Okay, if it is cut by knife or scissors by mistake your finger somewhere, or if your hand is burning by some, or if you are getting some wound, you may use the first aid box, some of the things like this for fast treatment. Before going to the hospital or to the doctor, you may use these things. Okay, the next thing is there in the first aid. There are so many things is there. So one thing is there, if there is bleeding wound, then what you have to do, wash the bleeding portion, wash the bleeding place with cool water, and what you have to use, you have to use cotton pad and apply some antiseptic cream or lotion and tie a bandage on it tightly so that bleeding stops. And after that, go to the doctor. If your cut is deep, if that is so much deep cut is there, or bleeding is not stopping, if someone faints, if someone is falling down all of a sudden, okay, Then you have to, what you have to do, tell them to lie down with legs raised and head lower than his body. This would help the blood to flow faster into the brain. Sprinkle some cool water on his face, or allow fresh air to blow over him or her. Wait till the helper arrives. Wait until some elder comes in your house. Then if there are burns, for burning also it is the same thing. You have to use some antiseptic cream. Okay, put the burned area under cold. You have to use some ice or something, ice water or something on the burn. If it is burned in your finger, when the burning sensation has subsided, when it is little less feeling, then you have to use antiseptic cream or lotion to the affected area. After that, go to the doctor for proper treatment. If there is nose bleeding, then what you have to do? Press the nose tightly with cotton pad and keep the head upward, top side. Take rest for some time and drink plenty of cold water. Do not blow your nose that time. If there are insect bite, if some insect is biting, then what you have to do? Gently rub an ice on the affected area. Let it dry. Apply antiseptic cream or calamine lotion on the affected part. If many insects bite at a time, visit a doctor immediately. Okay. So I hope you understood this lesson. So some emergency number is there for calling for your family people, for police, for ambulance, different things. Good. So you read this lesson properly and surely you will understand. Okay. Thank you.